would describe.
It's as satisfying to me as coming is.
I'm not exactly sure how much I agree with him. However, it is a pretty good feeling. Yeah, some guys might get their pump the first day in the gym. Some guys, probably don't work hard enough to get a really good pump. And I find maybe like 6 months in, that's when you sort of unlock the combination of carbohydrates in your system, pre-workout, and hitting the muscle properly to get a solid pump. And the pump becomes like the best thing about the gym, but it pretty much happens straight away. I'm just gonna put it into like what, C tier? I'd argue it needs to go higher because just in terms of how rewarding it is, you actually end up chasing the pump. Like I'm taking things like L-citrulline, carbing up like 100 grams of carbs before my workouts now just to get the pump. I'd probably put it in just B tier. Next, we have your first six pack. So for guys that started overweight and have always been overweight, I understand this is life-changing. This is like the thing they chase from day one. For me personally, I've never had an issue having a six-pack, even at higher body fat percentages. When I bulk up, I still have abs, and I've always really had abs because I was a super skinny kid. But I could just imagine if you were overweight, how big of a milestone this would be, especially if you started off really obese. We talk about the aesthetic physique in almost every video and how it's the most desirable physique, and a part of that is the six-pack. A six-pack plays a massive role in an aesthetic physique, so I think achieving a six-pack, I just gotta go like A tier at least. Next, we have filling out your old t-shirts. Now this takes time. It is a grind to get to this stage, and it is such a good feeling, especially when you forgot that you had a piece of clothing and now you really fit into it. It's so rewarding, especially for me. I started off as a skinny guy, so when I'm filling out sleeves of clothes that I used to wear like loosely, such a good feeling. It takes so much work to get to that point because you literally need to grow multiple inches in arm size to fill out sleeves that you couldn't before. I think just in general, finding out that you look good in fitted clothes is an insane milestone in itself. Because before you couldn't really wear tight stuff because you just look like a nerd, you look like a bit of a geek. But now that you got the muscle mass, you actually look super aesthetic in tight clothes, and it opens up a whole new layer of fashion. I'll probably put that, God, it's got to go A tier because next we have buying your first